propagandist. Madness, I tell you.
This is like getting into the magic carpet and bringing you back to, what a real Cubanistic taste of cigar is.
Solomon.
I am in minority. Small and pops will always survive because, it's your own time, it's your own benefit, and also it's your own inspiration to get things going.
The family business is so much a part of. We talk about this with wine. People don't understand that if you can talk about the winery all you want, but in the end, it's farming.
Yes.
In the end,
you don't have no farm, you got no grapes, and you got no wine.
But in the end, that's you. People look at the cigar on the shelf and see this business. They take out of it the fact that this business is owned by the mom and pop shop, and that you, for however big you are, it is a mom and pop shop.
We're actually a mom and pop shop. And there's a lot of people, and especially in the agriculture, like in the farming of grapes, a lot of people depend on the farm. So for us, it's very, very important that, that an integrated farm with cigars as your final product is successful because a lot of families depend on it. Small and pops will always survive because, it's your own time, it's your own benefit, and also it's your own inspiration to get things going.
How tough have things been in COVID when so many of those factories have been forced to close? Whether you're talking about the factories in Honduras, you're talking about factories in Nicaragua or in the Dominican, we are hearing so much about those backlog kind of issues, but they also have a real world effect on the people who have not been able to go to work for months, over a year now.
Well, in the cases of the countries that you mentioned, I think with probably the exception of Dominican Republic, they probably had a government program assistance for people that didn't go to work. But in many countries like Honduras and Nicaragua, you don't have that. Fortunately, we were able to work doing that. We were able to continue. We're actually one of the only companies that was able to work full capacity because we had everything. And we were used as an example of how to follow COVID protocols.
Your daughter was explaining to me yesterday, when you take a look at the artwork that adorns all the boxes, the artwork that's behind us, it's why you've got the years 1947, 1961. This is the heyday of Cuba. This is what your father said. This was the prime of life.
The golden era of Cuban cigars. Because in 61, that's when the revolution and the embargo came. So everything that made cigars famous in the world, it was that period of time that we encapsulate it now into the Aladino. In Aladino, we bring this as Aladdin. So basically, this is like getting into the magic carpet and bringing you back to what a real Cubanistic taste of cigar is. We consider ourselves the professional growers in the industry. We have established ourselves of growing the original Corojo. We also grow Habano. We've decided to specialize in Cameroon. In our Cameroon, we've been working it for the last 5 years, and I think we got it down to perfection, and it's doing fantastic. So it's something that we're really proud of, and now as we dominate in Corojo, we want to dominate in Cameroon.
Talk to me about where JRE is going. What is it that you would like to see for the company? What is it you'd like to see for the family?
We're growing very organically. We focus on brick and mortar. We team up with brick and mortar, and it's been a very successful strategy because the guys that go into the store, this is where they get to try it, and if they need to buy it, they got to go to the brick and mortar store. So it's kind of it's expanding by organically consumers recommending the cigar to somebody else.
You've got a series of cigars in the Aladino line. Are the ones that we're seeing out there? And is this it? Is this what we're going to focus on and build on, or is there expansion coming?
Well, if you look at the way I have come out and rolled out our product, in 2015 we only rolled out the regular Corojo,
right.
Okay, and then the following year we rolled out the Maduro box pressed. Then after that, I rolled out the Connecticut. And then I'm rolling out the Cameroon. And this year, I'm rolling out the Habano. So now I have something for every consumer that they have there.
There is a little bit of marketing involved there, and there's a little bit of specialness, and you want your stores, the stores that carry you, to care about carrying you more than just throwing it on a shelf.
Yeah, and then the great thing about the stores is, if you go into a store and then you think you're going to be able to just get it online, they have to go back to the store and get it, and that's the advantage of working with us.
Before I let you go, and I appreciate you taking the time, I know you're busy, people just come in, interrupting, it's madness, I tell you. That's just so I can start a family fight. Which daughter takes over for you?
All three.
Ah!
Remember,
Solomon.
I am in minority. Well,
pleasure,
great
sir.
pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by, and really glad to be here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.